up off, man. Yeah. Yeah. Yes. 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 Up off. Yeah. Y'all know what day it is. Y'all know what day it is, huh? Yeah. It's Taco Tuesday. Baby. What's up, my people? This is ShowBizz, the adult. All right, man, look. Look who we have here. Let me see who we got up in here. Let me see. Lot Solo. Let me see who else we got. Anthony Miller. What's going on with you? Oops. All right, man. Look, first I want to say this. Everybody, welcome to the Taco Tuesday. If you haven't done it, please close out the chat, hit the like, and give it up for the Barnett Hill Box.
Bring on this with a laugh and do the cabbage patch. She's a pretty lady, and then sign some autographs. The Barnell man can shaboing boing.
Yeah. Yeah. And y'all know what the hell's going on? It's damn diabolical. We haven't given it up to the lady.
Acting like I didn't see you laughing at the bar. Acting like a nigga wasn't checking from afar. Acting like you didn't know this Busy was a star. Denzel and acting like you ain't appealing when you are. But
Hit the Tyson Bell. Denzel and acting like you ain't up. Biz, they gave Mr. Fantastic too much. Brother, that dude is so revved up and OP. And wait a minute.
Put it simply in here. I like surprises. I came here for prizes. Big booty and thighs is promising my guys is how I could get inside this. Stupid, I realize this, but there's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work.
Hit the Tyson Bell. And I know it's Taco Tuesday, but you know a lot happened yesterday, so we gonna pause.
There's so much I wanna know about you, but I don't really wanna know. That's what they say. You make it too hard for a nigga. I got you, but I got the time. Let's make it work. Your white chocolate mocha. That's why these coffee niggas wanna fold you. VIP on a sofa. We taking our time. Let's make it work. Excuse me, miss.
Shit. Hit the Tyson Bell. Let me see. Wasn't expecting this podcast. Can't wait. I know. Hit the Tyson Bell. And let me ask you, are we in the building? Are we not in the building? Hell no. We outside.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a convo that vibe. You can ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask him if he's alright.
And that's the Black Tortugas. You know what? I was up. I'm so early this morning doing a ton of shit. All right, now I'm tired. But let me get my Black Two Sugar. All right, hit the Tyson Bell. Hey, so how you guys feel? How you feel? Yeah. Hit the Tyson Bell. How you feel? This is bananas. Okay, I just want you to know what I know is damn bananas. All right, and I can't say shit. That's partially why I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my car fixed early in the morning. I'm just waiting on them to pass me the baton. Okay, I can't say shit, but y'all know. Y'all know. Y'all don't know. Hey, Will Canelo get some credit for beating Crawford? Hell yeah, he'll get some credit for beating Crawford. Y'all know. And we'll talk about that too. We'll talk about, listen, I don't even have videos and clips set up in a whole show. We just go and talk. Y'all see super chats. Y'all see regular chats. Y'all see member chats. Y'all just talk. We just gonna talk. I said, you know what? I'm not going to just hog up the mic. I'm gonna be responding to questions, and we just gonna be talking. It's just gonna be a talking ass podcast. But you guys know what it is. It's going down. Let me see. Y'all just don't know the extent, which I don't even fully know the extent. We do know Conor Benn and Chris Eubank that they're fighting. All right, and they signed that deal, and it's all done. We got the date and all that shit. So long-awaited fight. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh put a damn toe in the game. All of a sudden, we got the fight. Hit Tyson Bell. Lupe, where the blickers at? Lupe text me on that shit. Let me see. Flex on him. We gonna find out. Season is upon us. Bless him, Biz. You ain't lying. Fury don't want to let me see AJ box. Yeah, that's why my intro was like it was. All right, just what we went through. We went through such a sticky point. Paul, that's a pause. Okay, hey, you guys, you want to run the intro back? Y'all missed the intro. Let me know if you want to run it back. All right, because there are little hints in there. Let me start out. Hey, congrats to Professor Lupe. Yeah, man, the first true professor of hip hop. Everybody, give Lupe his love. The first real professor as a teacher of hip hop. We know Chris is the teacher. We know that, Lupe. We all know that. But you are actually a teacher and the first one Chi-Town representative.
Middle finger to the faculty, cause we living in zero gravity. Got the whole system mad at me, cause we living in zero gravity. Now put your hands up high, don't need wings if you're feeling this fly. I'm a stand-up guy, but I can sit down and still kiss the sky.
So run it back. Hold on. Let me run it back for you guys real quick. Let me run it back for you guys. Rewind.
The boxing revolution. The boxing revolution.
The boxing revolution. The boxing revolution. Hit the Tyson Bell. Did you see when I showed Duarte the bronze bomber Wilder upset like because he just missed it. He just missed this era. That's why I showed Javante and showed Lomachenko, but then go back to Wilfred Benitez, Sugar Ray Leonard, and he gives the wink. It's like, yo, show Tyson Fury walking away with his head down like, listen, I just got my ass whipped right before we gonna find out season, right before the whole game change. Man, let me see. Bars. Yeah, you know how we do. Let me see. Without saying this, Haney versus Garcia upon us. Let me tell you something. Let's work. Let's make it work. Let me tell you something. Yeah. How about that? Man, it's the war room, man. Hey, how about that? Shit. It's Taco Tuesday. I missed your super chat. My bad. What was your super chat? Yo, Unc, drop the track with the Bruno Mars bounce. Oh, that's a classic. After your intro, of course. I got you. I got you. Bruh, listen, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all saw, y'all. I ain't do that. Y'all were on X, so y'all. But I ain't gonna say nothing else. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Rumor has it that Ryan Garcia and Haney 2 is upon us. Rumor has it that Canelo and Crawford is upon us. Hey, play Let's Make It Work so I can see the Latina make it work. Listen, brother, we gotta talk some boxing real quick. So look. Let's do it like this. All right. I know you guys want to talk about what Tank and Crawford said. Let's just go to the X and get that shit out the way real quick. Let's get that shit out the way. Let's.
Twitter fingers.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
It's cheese, snitches. X-Files, mother.
Oh, Ryan said, why they obsessed with Vada 4? Man, I heard Ryan was like, Ryan, all right, well, before, I'm going to tell you what I heard. I'm not saying it's true. All right, so look, I remember being left out. That's why when they let me in, I crashed the party. All right, he's talking about Javante. Javante said something about making more money than him. And then Terrence Crawford responded by saying, by the way, little guy, don't speak too soon, son, because you definitely not making more than me. Fight who you been fighting. That's why you talking about fighting Ryan again. All right, so listen. Honestly, I don't give a shit. But I'm about to get on my soapbox. Ryan said why they obsessed with Vada 4. When Ryan rocks Haney, you better make a rock with you. Edit this morning. That okay. Remember for 37 months, I would die. I would die myself. Anything can happen when you outside. 100%. Allegedly. Thank you, Be Unique. Allegedly, what I heard. Okay, y'all remember my video yesterday when I tried to come up with you give a little this, you give it this, then you give a little this, and you give it this, and then you boom, bop, this, and then y'all meet in the middle. Ryan was like, it's so funny. It was like, put the fight on, right? Devin Haney, much love to you. Do the Devin Haney. Allegedly, Devin Haney dropped the lawsuit. And Ryan Garcia was like, then I'll do Vada. That's what I heard. Hey, I heard it wasn't even all that difficult. I heard that Devin Haney was like, man, drop that damn lawsuit. And Ryan Garcia was like, then let's do Vada. Hey, I heard it was just real quick. I heard it was just real quick, bro. That's what I heard. All right. Allegedly. Hit the Tyson bell. All right. Now, I want to say this about Devin the American. Before I talk about that X shit that makes no difference to me. But this is what I want to say to Devin the American Dream Haney and all of the Devin Haney fanboys. We're back together again. We're back together again. Y'all were mad at me saying that I didn't have enough melanin or my Nigerian heritage means nothing anymore. Y'all, you know, my ethnicity is all a lie and all this. Y'all just cursed me, right? All because I wanted 3 things. I had 3 wishes in order for Devin the American Dream Haney to be diabolical. I said, no more bow and arrow effect, which now he's doing this, pop, and he's keeping his right hand up. Good. I said, wanted in blood. He's saying, as a fighter, I want in the ring. Good. I don't care you ain't said it the first time. Just say it now. It's okay. You learn, then you correct it. And then I said, drop the lawsuit. It's horrible for your brand. Devin Haney said, I never really wanted the shit. And he dropped the lawsuit. I'm not saying he did it because of me. I'm just saying those were the things that I were complaining about. Those were the things I was criticizing. Now I have nothing to criticize. That's how I work. I'm not a hater. I don't hate on fighters. Hey, can you please fight David Benavidez Canelo? No. Then, right? Sugar nugget quack quack. Right? And then if he fight Benavidez, I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take the duck down. Right? Devin Haney doing those 3 things. It's over. I have nothing to criticize. The criticizing is gone. I'm done. Well, you did say, well, that was the past. Now he's singing a different tune. I'm fine. Let me see. Tank on outside because people waking up. No more fanboy. No more fanboy. No more fanboy. Let me see. Haney Garcia too gonna be like back on the block when you caught old boy talking about your mom. Yeah, oh yeah. It's gonna be a lot of that. It's gonna be a lot of that. All right, so let's talk real quick. Let's talk about Javante and Terrence Bud Crawford. All right. Let me get on my soapbox. This soapbox may be long-winded. I'm on my soapbox.
He didn't get out of the cock-a-doodle car!
Hit the Tyson bell. Listen, Javante Davis saying, give me 150 M's and stuff like that, right? We all know what that was, okay? We all know what that was. Let me see. Money on Devin and Crawford. If these deals go through, money on Devin and Crawford. Beautiful. I mean, because they're going to be the underdog. So, yeah, get to the bag. We all know what that was. All right? What that was, well, we don't all know what it was. This is my take on it. What I think it is, yo, man, you can feel it. You can feel the pendulum swinging, right? You can feel the era has changed. This is no longer the Mayweather effect. I make a bunch of money and I flat. That is done. That is done. Oh, okay. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let me see. If you had to guess, who would Jake Paul fight now? Oh, that's the last thing on my mind, bro. This morning. Hit the Tyson bell. But let me just remind you. Let me let y'all know. A lot of you young guys, I'm just talking to the youth right now, not Donnie, not Sadat Tate, not my boy, even Charles Baker. He's kind of, but he still remembers some shit. All right. He remembers before Floyd. All right. Now y'all going to, from this point on, it's the boxing revolution. The revolution has come. Time to lace up the glove. Huh? Listen. Now y'all going to witness an era or boxing done in a way you've never seen it. When I was coming up, we weren't saying so-and-so should fight so-and-so, so-and-so ducking, who's the promoter? I am for this promoter. I am for that promoter. We didn't even, that never crossed our minds, which is why when I started my channel and I heard y'all, oh, he's this and he's that, and I was like, I couldn't even think like that. I was doing fight breakdowns. I couldn't even wrap my head around it, because when I came up, we didn't do that. We were just told who was going to fight, and it was always fire. Lennox Lewis versus Ray Mercer. Damn. we just, the fights were being made. The fights were being made, right? Julian Hawk Jackson versus Terry Norris. Damn. Mike McCullum versus Julian Hawk Jackson. Damn. Michael Secondinov versus James Toney. Damn. We were just told what was going to happen, and it was always fire. So we were too happy about, we didn't know anything else. We were just like, boxing is the most lit and toughest sport in the world, right? They were all just fighting each other. That's the era now. I can identify. That's what's going on now. His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh stepped in and got rid of the Mayweather effect. He changed it. He flipped boxing upside down back to what it used to be. Everything always comes back. It's a circle. Everything always come back around. And now it's like it was. And y'all going to be sitting there. Nobody, correct, Sadate. Nobody is going to be saying, hey, you know, your fighter ducked my fighter, and my fighter. Nobody even going to care. You ain't going to care that your fighter's undefeated, your favorite fighter undefeated. You just going to be like, damn, who's the new dude that whooped my fighter? Let me see what he's on. It's just going to be on, bruh. You're going to be less moist. You're going to be far less sensitive and projecting hate and talking about race and doing all kind of weird shit. Y'all not going to be on that. Hey, I'm pro PBC. I'm pro Top Rank. I'm pro. Y'all just going to be like, damn, another fight? Boxing is back. It's back to what I recognize. Too bad the Mayweather effect is gone. During the Mayweather effect, it created a lot of insecure boxing fans. It did. Everybody bumping heads for different reasons because their fighter wasn't getting busy. Nobody's fighter was getting busy. except for, Canelo got busy, Lomachenko. There was guys who, had AJ had some great resumes, but that was strange because you had to pick one. Either my fighter's undefeated or your fighter fight a lot of different people, and I'm going to shit on the people that your fighter fought, especially if they lost. Hit the Tyson bell. That's the Black Two Sugars. Boxing is back, bruh. Boxing is back. So when you hear Gervonta Davis talk about I make more money, brother, us as boxing fans, we ain't going to care about that shit. I don't care. Who are you fighting, bruh? It's going to get back to us saying, where can I find your next fight and who is it? I don't give a shit about how much money you're making and all. The Mayweather effect is done. That's why Terrence Crawford cooked. He cooked because, let me tell you how he cooked. Because he's secure, right? He said that he got the Canelo fight, allegedly. That's what he said. When you secure, you can't even hurt that person's feelings, right? Everything's a joke when you're secure. ShowBizz, your eyes big. Ha ha! All right, man, look. Because when you're doing your thing and you're living and you're winning, you can't even hurt my feelings. Terrence Crawford allegedly got the Canelo fight. You can't even hurt his feelings. He's like, brother, so I make more money than you. Yeah, how about your last fight? Those arguments are done. They're done for, bro. Is PBC holding Tank back? These Amazon cards the Amazon cards been great. No, stop. Nope. The Tim Fedor. I'm gonna tell you, the PBC have been putting on some great cards. My thing is, I don't know if the ultimate place is PBC with His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh and DAZN and stuff like that, or PBC going to try to get a new roster. Because I'm telling you, I think that there's a few fighters on their roster that probably got ants in their pants right now. Like, damn, man, they over there scrapping. They got awards and shit. Right? They like, damn, there's a whole award ceremony and hey, right? They probably started to get antsy. Let me see. Oh, flex on him, my man. Seep. Left hand on you. Left hand on you. Left hand on you. Pow, King Kong ain't got my life. Noble Life said, what Turkey is doing for boxing is unprecedented. Right. The fights that are able to happen are amazing. Yep, this isn't the revolution. As a man, I can understand why. Probably is. It is the revolution. Why Tank been stubborn with him. But as fans, that's not on us. Right. Put the fight on. Yeah. Show for. No, you're so funny. Let me see. You right, Biz. Find out session fixing things. 100%. Hit the Tyson bell. Hold on, Noble Life. I gotta give you love. I gotta give you love, brother. I gotta give you love. Hold on, my brother. You hold on one second. You hold on 1 second.
Anything can happen when you're outside. You can lose a fight, see a chick, have a con with that vibe. Ride a bike, see a nigga, and ask if he's alright.
It is the boxing revolution. Let me see. Why Norton never fight Frazier? Because something's gonna fall through, right? I mean, probably got his ass whipped when shit fell through. If you understood, just look at BoxRec and look at the dates. People were in a hospital. Shavers Quarry Frazier, Norton Quarry, Shavers Norton, Ron Lau Shavers, Ron Lau Foreman Norton, Frazier Ali Foreman, hell, Ali Bonavina Frazier, Ali Quarry. I mean, dude, Shavers Ali. I mean, something's gonna fall somewhere, right? Foreman Frazier, Foreman Norton, Foreman Ron Lau. Holy crap! Something's gonna fall somewhere. Bro, nope. Everybody was scrapping. He probably ain't fight Frazier because he was in a hospital after Foreman. And Frazier was in a ring with Ali. I mean, let me see. Actually, I'm more financially secure than you, pal. Okay. Oh, okay. Who are you fighting, though? Yeah, put the fight on. Let me see. How we justify Crawford. He fights once a year. I don't need, see, I'm done. I'm done with that. But I get it, though. because you're not ready yet. You're not ready yet. That's not even a conversation. Justify. That's not even a conversation. Put the fight on. I just want to see fights. See, boxing over boxer is going to get to a point where boxing is going to be so lit. You're not. That's why I said the matchup is greater than the superstar. The matchup is greater than the superstar, bro. Because there's going to be so many matchups by the time, because Crawford's 38. He's not a spring chicken. He's at this point, it's a plus to just see Crawford, right? It's like, oh shit, Crawford, right? But Inoue and all those guys fighting, bro, and staying busy, and Dubois, and everybody's going to be so busy that you're just into the matchups and boxing. You're not really, man, bro. That sentence is done. Let me see. Hey, Norton damn near fought everyone else though. That's what I'm saying. That's what happens. You think Bud should take a fight before Nello? He is. He's taking the fight. He's taking the fight before Nello. Let me see. Those A side versus B side arguments took boxing fans down. Yeah, the wrong role. P.S. Norton and Frazier, same trainer. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Absolutely. But yeah, that A side shit is I'm telling you, the fight's the A side. I've been saying that forever. Now y'all would get my concepts, right? Y'all came in online onto boxing with the Mayweather effect. So when I said things, Biz capping, because y'all won't get the concepts of the fights the A side, the matchups greater than a superstar, right? Because you're not a superstar if you're not fighting them all. Or at least that's how it was for us, and that's how it is now. You can mess around, get your ass whipped, and be a superstar. Duran messed around, got his ass whipped. He started getting his ass whipped, but he was a superstar. Everybody loved him because he gave us the fights. Man, he won another one. That was a plus. It was like, yo, this dude's a badass. But when he lost to Hearns, it's like, that makes sense, bro. Let me see. I'm honest. I'm a Tank fan. As far as my eyes can tell, he's the best fighter amongst them all. I agree. But right now, he's going to be left behind if he don't make the fights we all want to happen. Yep. Don't like how Turki moves. Make the fights yourself. I don't know what's wrong. I don't care. Let me see. Did you see what Bradley was saying about Turki? No, I didn't. But the thing is, right now, Bradley, right now where Bradley's at, bro, you don't know if Top Rank, where they're going and stuff like that. Bradley ain't really got a home. I mean, I guess he'll be with Top, but it all depends. See, if they go to a different platform, like let's say they go to DAZN, and let's say DAZN just doesn't have room for Tim. I'm speculating. Let's just say we already got our broadcast and our stuff, right? If that happens, Tim Bradley is going to be probably with us, with us YouTubers. Right? And here's the thing. All of you guys who now have to be a YouTuber or a content creator, y'all going to realize how hard it is, and y'all will have more respect for us because we didn't even have name recognition. ShowBizz ain't have name recognition stepping into this. I had to build this out of y'all. Like, who was the dude with the big eyes? Who light skinned with the big eyes? Right? So y'all gonna have more respect because y'all gonna come with name recognition. Like, I can't get this shit started. How the hell did they do that? Yeah. Shoe program. It's very difficult. But I can see Timothy Bradley now. Like, now I'm just saying everything I want to say. Just go rogue, like, to keep it real. Right? He had negative things to say about Turki. That's probably how he feels. I mean, he ain't right now. Shit. Who am I holding my tongue for? Tim Bradley now is like, let me see. Amazing year starting off with the boxing. Love to Biz and the community. This could be the year we get Biz versus Rafa. We need Vada though, Biz. I'm saying if Tank don't like Turk, don't complain. Just go make the fights, and nobody would have an issue. People only scream Turk because he gives us what he. Well, no, but like, it's right now. He's just not on that team. Okay. All right. Hold on. Bradley sounds desperate. He knows he's disposable. It could be. Hey, it's time. He's gonna make a splash. Let me see. How do you see a fight with Crawford and Boychuk going? That'd be tough. But Crawford would pick that lock though, because I don't think Boychuk is dynamic enough. But what Noble Life is saying about Tank, right now, Noble Life is very concerned about Tank. All right. So here's the thing, brother. Tank is a hot commodity. He's an amazing commodity. But like I said, there's something called substitutes. So people are going to start looking over here where all the fights are at. Right? People are going to start. Listen, I remember WWF and NWO before it was WCW. I remember. And I remember when Ric Flair was the shit. Right? But then you just start looking like, dude, the WrestleMania and and Andre the Giant and Ultimate Warrior. Like, you just start looking over here like, shit, bruh. It's going down over there. Right? You've seen that many times. So Tank is the man. There's Tank, and Tank's amazing. But then everything is over there. So there's a substitute. Hey, there's a Tank fight. Oh, who's Tank fighting? Roach. You know? You just, hold on, man. What's going on? Right? But you can't take your eyes off Tank. But what Tank is on is, yo, before I bounce, y'all gonna know who the man is. So he has that insecurity. Give me 150 M's. But Tank, you don't have to be that way. But I feel why you're like that. But you don't have. Canelo was on that a little bit. Now Canelo's like, put the fight on. Hey, Canelo's like, put the fight on, bro. Stop it, Biz. Hey, listen, for real. You know, because when you have an ego like that, somebody say ego. When you have an ego like that, it's hard to just go over there, because then you feel like you've conceded. Right? You feel like you've conceded. But that's something that they have to hash out. I'm not on any side. All right? That's something they have to hash out. Or he has to figure out, or His Excellency Turki al-Sheikh, or the PBC, or whatever, because the PBC has already has collabed with His Excellency, with Riyadh Season. It's not like they wouldn't collab with him. All right? But that's something they have to figure out. For me as a boxing fan, put the fight on. I'm not even cheering. I'm not ultimately cheering Turki al-Sheikh. I'm ultimately cheering on the fights. Bro, remember I said boxing has to be under one umbrella? A lot of things I said is actually coming to pass, because I also said to buy out those sanctioning bodies and go back to one belt. We'll see what happens. But let me get my black too sugar. I was saying it didn't matter who it was. If it was the DAZN, if it was the PBC. Remember, I was saying PBC is put together like an association, so all the promotion companies could be under them anyway, since they have GTD promotions and they have Man Down and they had all that shit, because the way they were put together, so I thought that they could be a boxing league, right? And I think that's what they were trying to do. They kind of got hated on. There was too many egos. But with His Excellency, he actually did the shit. Well, he's doing it. It's done. It's done, bro. It's done. Let me see. I'm afraid he might think he bigger than boxing and not fight those guys because he don't like they side. But ain't nobody bigger than the system. That's right. Make the fights. Put the fight on. You're afraid that he think he may be bigger than boxing? I'm not even sure if Tank's thinking that way. I just think Tank is like, give me the bag if y'all want me to fight. I think, but either way, I think either way, because think about David Benavidez and Morel winner and stuff like that. I think either way, because the PBC have already collabed with them. I think we're going to get the fights either way. If you have 90% of boxing over there, right? It's kind of how BLK Prime is struggling, right? BLK Prime is struggling because everybody's stingy with their fighters. BLK Prime like, hey, we got a platform. Why don't we put these two fighters together? Well, that neither one of them are signed to you. So that person is like Golden Boy or whoever it is. Let's just say Golden Boy, for example. It's like, nah, y'all not going to get Ryan Garcia over there. Damn, I'm trying to get some fights, trying to put the fight on, right? So it's like, yo, Brian Norman Sr. versus Hackett, right? I'm trying to put the fight. I mean, say, yo, we got a platform. We're trying to get some fights on, right? So they're trying to build their name. If 90% of boxing is over there on Riyadh season, Tank can't fight himself. Can you imagine pay-per-view, Tank versus himself? It just, you know, that's right. That's not going to draw. That may draw an attraction, but I'm just saying. So I think the collab will happen anyway. And I think Tank is setting up. Well, y'all know I'm different. When I come into the scene, right, I'm a totally change it. When my name gets in there and now it's me versus the winner between Ryan and Haney. Y'all know now, you know what it's like? You know what it's like? It's like when you see a comic book, The Incredible Hulk versus Superman. When you see the crossover, you know that's the biggest thing in comics, right? Let me see. Crossover between Marvel and DC. What weight is Bud going to fight at next before Nello? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know that. Do you think Floyd would have been undefeated if Turki was around back then? Yeah, because I think Floyd's resume would have been even better and he still would have been undefeated. I think Floyd wouldn't have been 50-0. He probably would have left earlier, right? Because I think when Floyd started picking his shit at the end, he got diabolical, right? At the bitter end, like Conor McGregor and Berto and stuff like that. Because he did fight Canelo and Pacquiao. Like he still was getting them in. But I'm saying there was a minute when Pretty Boy was diabolical. So if Turki was around back then, he would have fought Shane Mosley when he wanted to. You get what I'm trying to say? He would have been able to fight Zab when he wanted to. He would have been able to get Casazu when he wanted to. He called out Oscar De La Hoya way before he fought him. I'm not sure if he would have beaten Oscar, though. You know, when he wanted to fight him, when Oscar was a little younger, it was a split decision. But it was at 154, though. That was the problem. Oh, will someone please give Blair Cobb a fight? Yeah. That brother's diabolical, man. Let me see. The real McCoy. Okay, two things the PVC brought boxing to regular TV. Yep, His Excellency hasn't done that as of yet. I don't think he will. I don't think he will. I think they trying to have the zone be like a spot, I think. Also, he hasn't made the Cinnamon versus the Mexican Monster. But you make Bud fight Nello. Yeah. I think it's going to be harder with the PBC fighters. The major PBC fighters. I think it's going to be harder. See, Canelo, you know, he hopped around anyway, right? But it's going to be harder with David Benavidez and Tank. It's going to be harder with them. Tank saying he's retiring because he thinks the sport is trash, but us, the fans, are saying it's not. What's the disconnect? The disconnect is I don't think Tank, I think Tank actually wanted to come get ends, like he said. I think he wanted ops. And I think Tank got disappointed with how things went. They all kind of slipped through his fingers. Like I said, there were substitutes. See, Shakur Stevenson was able to help rebuild his, because where Shakur, I can't call him Sugar anymore. Where Shakur was after those two boring fights, his brand kind of sucked, right? So trying to go through Tank, he would have got reamed, just across the coals. All right, in a deal. You saw what happened with Ryan and Tank, right? It would have been even worse with Shakur. But Shakur was able to find a substitute, and Shakur is over there on the greatest card of all time. Stuff like that can get frustrating. Like, I didn't even know that there was a back door, and the back door is way bigger than the front door. The back door is it's the double doors back there, right? So Tank was like, everybody got to come through me, and then found out there was a big ass back door. So that could get frustrating. They're like, yo, boxing sucks now. No, yeah, boxing, the rules have changed out of nowhere. I didn't know y'all going to change the rules, right? I'm holding all the cards and y'all want to play chess now. That's what Tank's on. I'm holding all the cards and y'all want to play chess now, bruh. Let me see. Turki got paid the old guard and limit the expectations of the new. These fights are bringing popularity back. Making the belt great again. Fight or don't get paid. Watch in 5 years, there would be less 10 million payday. Oh, 100%. Because there would see now he has to pay the stars that were already built. In the near future, boxing will be the star. Right? Boxing will be the star. Listen, Tank wanted to get ends, but on his terms at 135. Right. Hold on. Let me see. I don't know why I'm putting 200 on Schofield, but I am. Oh, I'm putting money on Schofield. But I'm also putting money on a Shakur Stevenson knockout. I'm trying to put money on what's not likely, but can happen. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. There was something that one of you guys said. 5 years will be less. Right. So right now Turki Al-Sheikh, His Excellency, has to pay a lot for these guys. Right. So right now he's losing money. But in any business, the first 5 years, you kind of lose money. But he's shaping the game where it needs to be. It got to be boxing over boxer. So just like the UFC has done. The UFC, it doesn't matter if a star retires or if somebody, get popped for whatever. All the fighters. UFC fans are very educated on the MMA fighters. So it's like, this is a great card, right? Where a casual will be like, how do you know? It's like, yo, everybody's popped. Every UFC card felt like a great card because they put UFC over the fighters. You put boxing over boxer. Listen, I'm not sure how the boxers feel, but the fans and the sport goes up, bro. Let me see. When boxing was the star, I got to go in a minute. Though it was the guys like Turki making all the money and our fighters suffering, needs to be a balance. Yeah, I didn't say boxing is the star and the fighters ain't shit, because you got to make sure it's a balance or else nobody would be a fighter. So you are going to make it worth a person's while to, sacrifice their life. You have to. So yeah, they always want to get paid. They ain't going, you ain't going to make them, just hurting for money. I didn't say that. I'm just saying boxing has to be over boxer. Let me tell you something. So are you saying you in green with boxing being with the DAZN versus trying to bring it main screen free TV? So are they targeting casuals or boxing fans? What I'm saying is there's steps. There's steps, right? So the real McCoy, you're trying to build the sport. So you got to let everybody know where to find it, where to find the sport. First, you got to collect everybody, right? Real McCoy, think about any investment, right? So what you do is, let's say you're in real estate. You buy a house, right? Or you buy a floor. Then you buy 3 floors. Then you buy the building. Then you buy 3 buildings. Then you buy the block. You don't come in and just try to buy the block. It's going to fall. You got to be smart. So you get the fighters, you put them in one spot. Now you got the building. Then you go Netflix or whatever. Then you get another building, right? Then all of a sudden you're on Fox. Now you get the block, but you have to collect everything, put it in one building. You know what it is. You know what it is. Let me see. Tank knew it was a backdoor. He won 3 Ferraris outside the door. That's the problem. Well, the thing is that I didn't really have respect for what the future was going to bring. He was like, that shit ain't going to work. They losing money. That ain't going to work. Who are these fighters? Here's another thing. I got to go in a minute. Oh, my God. Hear about Frank versus De Los Santos at 1 for hell no. That's amazing. I hope that's the case. But here's the thing. Hold on. I just lost my train of thought. Hold on, let me see. 3 Ferraris. They didn't know. Yeah, So he didn't know what the future was going to hold, because it was like, okay, remember the day of reckoning? It's like, okay, it's loaded, but only us boxing fans know it's loaded. The thing is, though, boxing, the way it was designed, was heavy at the top. If you recall, there was a time during the Mayweather years, right, where it was Mayweather, Pacquiao, Mayweather on pay-per-view, then Pacquiao on pay-per-view, then Mayweather on pay-per-view. But how about everybody else? People didn't know everybody else. That's when boxing started dying. It was heavy at the top, right? So you needed somebody to invest in it, spend the money to get people to know everybody else. So it, because, you know, the chain is only as strong as its weakest link. So you couldn't have it extremely top heavy and the rest, like the 1% of it is getting all the bread, and then all the other fighters are broke. You didn't want that. You had to spread it out some to make a higher quality product in all, right? So you had to let people know these different people. The talent in boxing didn't go down. The knowledge of boxing went down because they were only pushing the superstar. But now we're pushing the matchups. And with pushing the matchups, you got more people knowing who these other guys are. Like I said, people know who Boychuk is now. People know who Bakoli is now. People know who Murtazaliev now. You didn't think of these names before, but now you do. So because you starting to put on these events. And though it didn't make money in the short term, it's going to make all the money in the long term. Then you have the Ring Awards. And then you see Moses, Prospect of the Year. Who is that? Then you see Ford, Raymond Ford, and with Otterbeck, Fight of the Year. Oh, wow. Who was that? Right? Gabby Fundora. Oh, she beat out Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano. She beat out Clarissa Shields and Alicia Baumgardner. Who is Gabrielle Fundora? Oh, she's the youngest undisputed fighter ever. Oh, shit. You start building up knowledge, then you start knowing everybody. The talent didn't change. Now you're having all of these upsets and stuff like that because the money is in the matchup. Let me see. I want to see Anthony Joshua versus Bakoli in Africa. Me too. More than I would Joshua and Fury. I wanted that more. But what's amazing about 2025 boxing is all of this is possible. Yeah, 100%. Well, Tyson Fury retired, but can't wait till Pitbull makes his way to Turkey, brother. Please. I just put the fight on. I don't care where is that, who made it to what. Just put the fight on. Hit the Tyson bell. Let me see. I think there's another bit of news. I gotta go, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I gotta go. I gotta pick up my son, but I should get back on. So I did do Eubank versus Regis Prograis versus Duarte. That's a little scrap. That's a little scrap. And I got Duarte. I think Regis Prograis has taken too much of a hit. I'm gonna do this real quick before I go. I think I may be getting back on. Do a double header. That's diabolical. It is diabolical. I want to say this real quick before I go. Ask this question. I think I'm going to make this part 1 and then come back and do part 2. All right. So I have to pick up my son, Knox in the box. He don't be playing any games. You're like, you're late, Dad. Like he don't play. Okay. So get ready for part 2. Duarte going to beat that boy like he stole something. He probably. Do it. Come back, Biz. Yeah, I'm going to do a part 2. But real quick, who do y'all have? Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney? You think Steven Nelson wins this fight? I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Boxing starting to look like ready to rumble again. Let me get my Don King week Saturday night super fights. Brother, starting to look like that. Garcia, kind of been. Yeah, kind of been. We got to talk about that. Ryan, Haney. Ryan. Most people are saying Ryan. What's going on with Carmel Moulton? Shit, I don't know. What's going on with Floyd? Where Floyd at? Right, but most people are saying Ryan Garcia. You know, my thing is, let me tell you this. I'm gonna tell you something about that Ryan Garcia Devin Haney fight. This is my take. It sounded like with the real estate theory, You just explained exactly what Al Heyman and the PBC was attempting to do. That's why I said at the beginning. That's what they were trying to do. I mean, they just went, but they went a little fast. They just went bam. Showtime, NBC. They just went quick, and they didn't get, the participation from the other promotion companies and stuff like that. They actually got sued, and it was a rough start. But the PBC did their thing. Was attempting to do. I believe we're on the same page. Yep, that's what I'm saying. I felt like a genius for picking Ryan the first time, brother. That was, for me, that was a layup. That was like, the way that matchup was, it was just for all. It was in Ryan's hands. Let me see if Ryan comes in the same way, he loses. Right. If he comes in as conditioned as he was against Tank, he wins. Because he was kind of weak against Tank. I think Devin cleans it up and gets the decision. Okay, let me tell you how I feel real quick. I remember the fight. Clear, vividly. I remember the fight. Ryan knocked that guy down about 5 times. Okay, that's 1. 2, he shouldn't even had a point deducted. That was ridiculous. All right, but he definitely knocked him down 5 times for sure, and they only counted 3. And in that fight, the rounds that Ryan Garcia lost, he wasn't even punching. He was out of shape. You knew he was tired, fat, slow, everything. Ryan was out there slow. He wasn't fast. He was slow. Bruh, when Ryan said he didn't train, Ryan, that was the worst I've ever seen him look. I remember that fight vividly. I remember his back was long and wide and fat and shit. Like, I remember that fight vividly, bro. And every time Ryan got a second win, he just let Devin was throwing punches and stuff, but Ryan wasn't really doing much. Anytime he got some wind and he threw his hands, and when he threw his hands and opened up, he dropped it. I remember it vividly. Anytime he just decided to fight, like, all right, let's go. Bam, bam, threw his hands, he dropped it. I was like, anytime he throws his hands, he dropped it. That's when I knew it was a matchup problem. Ryan Garcia looked nervous until he threw the left hook. Ryan knew that he wasn't prepared for that fight. He looked nervous and twitchy, and then when the bell rung and they went to fight and Ryan came out, he went, bam, and hurt him. And then he just went swinging at him. When he jumped and hopped over him, he was as excited and shocked as everybody else. Bam, bam, he was like, whoa, and he jumped back. It's like, yo, I'm just better than him physically. And that's when you knew, okay, Haney, you got to train to Ryan. How things have victory defeated you. How the things you were able to get away with against these other guys, you can't with Ryan. He just physically, he can match you physically. So now you got to add an extra wrinkle and you got to be safer. Let me see. I saw it in person. Ryan was chubby. Ryan was sloppy. Yep, he wasn't sharp. If Ryan was sharp, I'm saying. So now Ryan feels, right? This is the problem. Now Ryan is healthy again mentally. So he's going to train, and he's going to train to make sure, with confidence too, but he's going to train to make sure, I'm better than you. It wasn't an Osterring. The thing about Devin Haney is he has to be unsure. No matter how confident he tries to make himself, he was in the ring that night. So it's going to be like, all right, so he's going to have to build blocks. Let me establish a jab. Let me make sure he's not hitting. Let me be cautious of that left. So hopefully Haney isn't too tight and overthinking while Ryan is loose. Like, fight. You know what I'm saying? Because it could get worse. I'm telling you, I saw Roy and Tarver 3, and I saw Roy super diabolical, and Tarver was just looser in the third fight than he was the second. I saw Tarver, even when Roy was getting busy, Tarver felt, I get you. He wasn't stunting Roy because he already knocked him out. But mentally, boxing's like 90% mental. I got to go. But Tarver, and Roy's my favorite fighter ever. And Tarver was just like, even when Roy, that third fight, Roy was getting busy on Tarver. But Tarver was just, all right, man, I mean, you got a round in. I'm going to catch you. I'm going to catch you. Let me see. Ryan can't outbox him. That's why he turned his back. Yeah, but he gonna get the silly shell together. You know what I'm saying? Because Ryan never had good defense, right? Neither has Devin Haney. But Devin couldn't find anything for it. He couldn't find anything for it. Because even when Ryan did a silly shell, Devin got in position. He just ain't know where to punch him. And Ryan was too tired to do what he could do out of it. Can you imagine if Ryan threw a punch back when Devin was trying to figure out where to find him? You know what I'm saying? So Ryan is a better boxer than y'all think, but Ryan was out of shape. So Ryan got to be sharper. Devin Haney got to be stronger. They got to meet in the middle a bit. All right. And Devin Haney definitely can't be making those mistakes that mistakes that he was making. Let me see. Once Haney dropped that right hand, I'm going to leave y'all with this before I come back for part 2. Everybody stick around for part 2. I'm going to tell you this. Keeping his hand up. This I'm gonna just let y'all in on something real quick. Keeping his hand up too much may be as detrimental as dropping it in the second fight. That's the Black Two Sugars. Because there's other things to hit other than the head. We all saw the Luke Campbell fight, right? That part. That's why I say he can't be too tight. He got to be mindful, but not too tight. It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough. All right. So I'll be right back. I'm about to pick up my son and we're going to do a part 2. All right. Hey, stick around. ShowBizz Adult. I'm out. Huh. Oh my goodness.